You can't run! Boom boom! Yikes! Motion to come. No, my sword. Boom boom! Keep back! Incinerate! Judgment! Rain outlines your fate. The case before us is a strange and unprecedented one indeed. Motion to come. You can't run. We should keep moving, but watch your step in the snow. Rain outlines your face. Boom boom!
Keep back! I will end you.
Yes, judgment!
Let's end this quickly.
You can't run!
This is bad.
outlines your fate.
You can't run!
Have a look at this!
Judgment! Motion to come. Yeah!
Too low.
You can't run! Judgment!
No, my sword!
Baroom!
You can't run! Judgment! You can't run! Rain outlines your...
Motion to compel.
Judgment!
Motion to compel.
A minor setback. No, my sword!
Motion to
Judgment! Rain outlines your fate.
Great weather for practicing martial arts, but perfect weather for reading. Hey, what's that
Keep
can't run!
Boom!
Keep back! Judgment! Rain outlines your face. Time to act. Body and mind. Judgment!
Motion to incinerate!
You can't run! No, my sword!
Keep back!
Rain outlines your fate.
Be on your guard, traveler. Now is no time for sightseeing.
Oh, why's that? Has something happened?
Yes. As unusual as this may sound, numerous eyewitness reports have confirmed an active ruin guard presence in this area. Even though this is far, Sergeant sent someone to find out just where these ancient machines might have come from. It appears that they simply left their ruin and marched off all of a sudden, for no clear reason.
So did somebody wake them up?
As I say, the reason is still unclear. We have very little intel. Moreover, the ruin in question is of the especially spooky variety. Strange noises are often heard coming from. As such, we are not permitted to investigate until the order comes through from headquarters. Sorry? Did you say something?
Was that supposed to be your impression of Master Diluc talking about the Knights of Favonius?
In any case, the only sensible strategy in the meantime is to increase Millilith patrol.
That's a good point. Ruin guards are probably pretty dangerous for regular folk.
Wow. I'm very grateful indeed for the offer, but...
Oh, don't worry about that. This one beats up ruin guards for breakfast.
Is that so? Well, if you're genuine... I did see some ruin guard footprints on the hillside, but since then I've been too busy warning passers-by to investigate myself.
Footprints, eh? Interesting.
While the Millilith stands guard, evil shall never prevail. On behalf of the Millilith, I salute you, traveler. You have my gratitude.
This footprint is huge! It has to be the one that guy was talking about. And here's another one. Yep, seems the ruin guards did come out for a walk after all. The trail of ruin guard footprints leads us here to... Ah! A ruin guard! Over there!
Social escape.
Time to act. Body and mind. Time to act. Body and mind.
Prepare yourself.
No, my sword! Rain outlines your face. Motion to compel. Ha! The room! Judgment! You can't run! You can't run! Motion to Judgment! Judgment!
Well, that's one down. Let's keep looking around. Maybe we'll find...
No, my sword!
Hey, you! Check this out! Isn't it awesome?
I've never seen one this close before. Have you ever seen one? Excuse me. His name is Mr. Cyclops, actually. What sort of...
Mr. Cyclops? Aw, that's cute! Wait, what? Do people seriously...
Yep, my brother said so. And he's the best toy seller in the whole world. It's him. Right now, he's at the Institute for Toy Research in Liyue. That's where Mr. Cyclops has come from. It's always nice to meet someone else who likes toys. So tell me, where'd you get your toy from? Must be a pretty new kind, huh? I've never seen one that can fly and talk before.
Hey! Just because you get to play with Paimon all the time does not...
Greetings! Have you found anything? Oh. A child?
We just, found him.
You shouldn't be out here, boy. There are killing machines in the...
Killing machines? You mean ones that look like this?
Precisely. And including this one. It's not moving now, but if it...
You take that back! Mr. Cyclops is not a killing machine!
Mr...
We shouldn't be talking to this guy. If he's saying mean things about Mr. Cyclops, he's definitely a...
I'm just trying to help. I've always been hoping.
Well then, why don't you get back to your normal job and leave us to do...
It seems I have no other choice. Very well. I will continue with my patrol. Please escort the child to somewhere safe. It's much too dangerous here.
The mighty Mr. Cyclops scared off the bad guys once again! My name's Tusser. I came all the way from Snezhnaya to look for my brother in Liyue. But I'm all on my own, and I don't know where to find him.
You came all the way from Snezhnaya?
Oh, I think this is the part where I give you this. Here you go.
What is it? Looks heavy. What the?
My brother said I should take it with me. He said, find a nice person to give this to, and they will take good care of Tusser.
Your brother makes a good point. Still, it's hard to believe you made it all this way armed with nothing but a few bags of Mora. Your family must be super rich. Paimon never knew you could make so much Mora from selling toys.
Yay! Thanks, nice guy. All right, now we got... You make a pinky promise, you keep it all your life. You break a pinky promise, I throw you on the ice. The cold will kill the pinky that once betrayed your friend. The frost will freeze your tongue off.
Wow, that one nursery rhyme kinda says all you need to know about Snezhnaya and Well, if we weren't your babysitters before, we sure as heck are now. But where should we look for your brother? Great idea!
All right! Finally, now...
Huh?
That seems a little inappropriate, don't you think, sir? How can—
Relax. Once in a while can't hurt. It'll be fine.
Huh? What is he doing here?
Yay! My brother! I found...
I know that voice. Why, if it isn't my little brother Tusser! What a nice surprise, Tusser. I thought it would have to wait till I... How are the others? Sister Tonia and Brother Anton?
They miss you a lot. Tonya prays for you every day at dinner.
Wait a second. What are you doing here in Liyue, Tusser? How have I not heard anything?
Well, what happened was, I saw a boat that looked like it was selling toys. So obviously I thought... And then, when I got off, I just kept walking and walking. And then, Mr. Cyclops scared off a bad guy. And then I found this nice guy to help me come look for you.
And also, Tusser is cool. Suddenly Paimon doesn't feel so bad about taking Tusser's money.
Tusser, what you did was extremely dangerous. I'm so happy to see you, really I am, but please, promise me you won't do anything like this ever again.
Okay, I promise.
I'm not mad at you. I just care about... If you hadn't met these nice people, things could have been a lot more dangerous for you, Tusser. I hope you said a big thank you to them.
Yep, I always remember my
Oh, so you did notice we were here.
Forgive me, it's always family first where I'm from. I know we've had our differences up to now, but a few minor quibbles aside, we get on quite well, don't you think? Come on, you know I'm just a pawn in all that, just doing my part. As for who wins, who loses, and how each side deals with the consequences, I prefer to leave all that up to the ones playing the game. I'm much more interested in who wins and who loses when it comes to our little...
Sounds like you.
You're forgetting something about me. I, Tartaglia, spend every second getting stronger. Don't expect to have it quite so easy next time.
Whoa. You aren't gonna fight him?
Maybe not right now. Not while my kid
Why do you want to fight the nice guy?
No, not at all. Allow me to formally express my sincerest gratitude for taking care of my darling brother. His safety matters very much to me.
So anyway, Paimon has a question. Tooser said something about you being a toy seller. What's that all about?
Yes, about that. Shh, look. I only told him that so that he'll look up to me. In the eyes of a child, working with toys must be the best job imaginable, right? I don't want my family to have anything to do with the Fatui's, or should I say Snezhnaya's, darker side. The older ones already know that I serve the Tsaritsa. But Tooser is still so As I was saying, I remain Snezhnaya's greatest expatriate toy seller, currently attached to the Liyue branch of our Institute for Toy Research.
That's right. My brother's the greatest. He's Mr.
Just humor me in front of Tooser, if you would be so kind. Yes, Ekaterina. I will deal with the issue of that outstanding
Hey! Slinking off, are we?
But Master Child, would it not be a little improper to ask you to deal with debt collection?
A bet is a bet, isn't it? And if you lose a bet with an agent, well, you might as well get a little exercise out of it.
Are you going off to sell toys now?
That's right. As much as I'd love to catch up a little longer, Tooser, duty calls. I'm sure Mr. Nice Guy here will be happy.
So we still need to keep babysitting for you?
Sure. I really like this guy. And anyway, he made a pinky promise to take good care of me.
Well, it sounds like Tooser really likes you, and that you've already made a pinky promise to take good care of him anyway. Then I'm in your debt. Here, take this as Tooser's entertainment fund. I want him to have a good time while he's in Liyue, so take him anywhere he wants. If need be, you may find me by the river near Qingshu Pool. I'll see you both around.
Looks like we'll be hanging out with Child's kid brother for a while.
So, where are we going to play first?
How about we start with the toy store?
Huh? What are those super colorful winged things?
They're called kites. The kids in Liyue love them.
Hello there, dear. You look like you've come a very long way.
That's right. How do you play with these kite things?
When the wind picks up, you let out the string and whoosh, the kite will fly into...
Wow, that's amazing! Do you have any Mr. Cyclops ones?
Mr. Cyclops?
I want to fly Mr. Cyclops high into the sky so all the kids can get to know him.
Well, I can do custom builds.
Will this picture do? I drew it myself. I bring it with me everywhere.
I'll manage. Still, I must warn you that
We should be fine. Child was pretty generous with, but then again, throwing money around willy-nilly is, kinda irresponsible. Well, so, yes, technically speaking, these funds are earmarked for two. Either way, it's time to talk prices.
Fine. I've neither the time nor energy to bargain with you at my...
Thanks, Granny.
Worry not. Just...
What should I try this time?
For our next stop, why don't we head to One Min Restaurant? It would be a mighty crying shame to come all the way to Liyue and never try the food.
Come and see these rare, precious... Way festive. That's just plain stupid.
Hello, welcome. Table for 3?
This restaurant has a really...
A choking smell? Oh, you must be referring to our signature spicy
chili? But
Oh, what a pity. A person who can't eat spicy food.
Is it really that bad?
My meals have to have lots and lots of sugar, and the oil has to be extra virgin vegetable oil.
Wow, we've got a real rich kid on our hands. Looks like One Min Restaurant's dishes aren't to Tooser's taste. Maybe we should go...
Will that be all? Any more special requests?
What do you mean, Chef?
Giving the people what they want is the very reason One Min Restaurant exists. If I thought for 1 second that I couldn't make a dish to satisfy this child's tastes, I would have absolutely no business calling my...
Whoa, there seems to be a lot of... Then we'll leave it to you, Chef Mao. We'll be eating...
Sure.
But let me say this first. Special requests are going to cost you. Of course, we aren't going to demand prices anywhere near...
Is it just Paimon? Or our premium custom orders? Still, surely there must be a little room for negotiation.
You folks. Let's go with this then.
Thanks, Chef Mao.
Please sit wherever you like. Your food will be here shortly.
Ugh. It was a little too sweet. Paimon feels a little sick.
I thought it was just right.
But this doesn't feel right somehow. Didn't we bring Tooser here to try... Whatever. So where do you want to go next?
I was so caught up looking for my brother when I first got here that I didn't get a good look around.
Good idea. The hustle and bustle at the wharf is a spit.
Cheap and tasty chop suey!
Leo's
Wow, this place is huge! Are the waves here always like this? Don't they ever freeze?
Given Liyue's climate, the area around the harbor's mouth Paimon is kind of the traveler's exclusive personal tour guide. But since this is this place is Liyue's commercial hub, and it's been the biggest port in the 7 nations ever since it was decided that Liyue would take on the... Other than merchant vessels, many fishing boats and industrial transports dock here to replenish their, fishery supplies and daily necessities, which, thanks to the immense throughput capacity of the wharf, yeah. Paimon can't remember how the rest... Well, guess Paimon will just have to explain this Paimon style. So this harbor is like Tevat's mouth, and it's the... All the nations float their boats over the sea into the mouth. The harbor goes... Then, Liyue Harbor rubs its big round belly in satisfaction because it's all stuffed full of delicious mora.
Hey, what's that big metal hook over there? I want to see.
Wait, Tooser, don't run off! After all that, he wasn't even listening.
That metal hook is huge, and it gets bigger the closer...
This is an anchor. Docked ships use it to hold themselves in position, to stop the wind and waves.
An anchor. Got it. But I think I might get it mixed up with Commodore Hook.
Commodore Hook? Is this another one of your weird toy names?
My brother always sends me a really big toy for my birthday. Commodore Hook, Black Steel Jack, Iron Tony. We keep them all in our backyard. Yeah, and that's why I can't bring them with me all the time. It's a shame.
Wow! Using Fatui funds for personal gain? To think Snezhnaya would let their harbingers do that! All for some giant toys! But suddenly, it doesn't seem so strange that Tooser would treat a ruin guard as a giant toy.
But my favorite has to be Mr. Cyclops. Even though I mostly came here to see my brother, the other big thing I wanted to do was play with Mr. Cyclops. Oh, are they selling fish over there? Let's have a look.
Hey! Quit running off!
Is this where they sell fish? Wow, the fish here in Liyue are so small.
Hey, whose fish are you calling small? Little kids shouldn't go around ruining others' business.
He's just a curious kid. No need. That said, these fish are actually pretty big by Paimon standard.
Maybe 200 times your size? There are legends in my hometown about it. It's supposed to be a super delicious. I told my brother about it, and he went out to sea to catch one for me. A few days later, he returned with a humongous fish slung over his shoulder.
Are you sure that was a fish? Paimon thinks it sounds more like some sort of leviathan.
Hey, Mr. Nice Guy, let's go over there to see.
What's wrong, Tooser? Are you tired?
I miss my brother.
What? But we were just with him.
Yeah, but for such a short time that it doesn't count. Take me to see my brother. I don't want to...
Well, we've played with Tooser long enough, haven't we? Paimon thinks we've tried our best here. Child said that he'd be by the river near Chingshu Pool. Why don't we look for him there?
Yay! Let's go! Let's go!
Found him! There's Child. Wait, he's talking to the treasure hoarders?
You know what I'm here for, I trust.
Oh, you got lip. Making us guess, are you? If you want to join up, let me just say this first. Dandy kid like you?
Oh, what a commendable imagination. Well, in the Tsaritsa's name, I suppose I should forgive you country bumpkins for your ignorance. For I—
Brother! You're selling them toys, aren't you, brother? That's so cool. I've always wanted to watch you work.
Well, why, yes, of course. For, the greatest toy salesman in Snezhnaya.
So cool.
Huh? You playing games, pretty boy?
So, will you buy or not? The toys that Snezhnaya produced 3 months ago will run you, yes, 600,000 mora. To be paid in
toys. And
wow. Is that what it's gonna cost to fix that head of yours?
Look at that! Spreading joy and laughter to everyone! That's what toy selling's all about.
I'll say it again. Toys from Snezhnaya, 3 months prior, 600,000 mora.
Yeah, no. Sorry, sales boy. The same joke is— or were you always cruising for a bruising?
All right then. I'll make things a little easier for you. I'll join the treasure hoarders. Perhaps you'll be more willing to pay when—
Would you listen to yourself? You think we just let any old person into the treasure hoard?
Well then, why don't you put me to the test, dear seniors? I like to think of myself as quite talented in the field.
Looks like you're not gonna pack it up until someone packs you in. Alright then. Truth be told, we've set up a shop here because there's a fine little loot cave nearby. But the treasure hasn't been easy to get at. We've been at it for 2 days now. If you think you're up to snuff, why don't you have a crack at it on our behalf? Of course.
Come on. If we can't do it, do you really think this guy stands a chance?
An initiation test, eh? Interesting. It's been a while since
The loot's on the opposite cliff. We're gonna hang back here and watch the show.
Huh, no problem. Don't blink though. Well, I have the goods. Here you go. So how'd I do?
Brother, what do we do? This fellow is...
Please, hold on a moment, sir. We need to discuss... He ain't here for an initiation. He just wanted to show off.
Honestly, we'd be no match for him if he wanted to fight.
Guys, we're being robbed?
I don't know. Surely, he wouldn't have come here all dressed up like that if he was only after us. Unless...
Snezhnaya, 3 months, 600,000. I remember that the boss took out a 600,000 more loan from that Snezhnayan bank about 3 months ago, and still had...
So this guy must be the debt collector. But why didn't he just say so?
And that's where you're still green. See, in a lot of professions like this, people speak in code to protect the private...
Makes sense. Owing money is pretty...
This guy isn't one to mess with, I tell you. He's a professional.
So, Mr. Salesman, my apologies, but we can't have you...
Oh? I didn't pass? I must say, I never...
No, it's not that. What we mean is that you're too... But we fully understand the situation with the...
I see. Well then, it's been a pleasure doing business with you. We get...
Yes.
That's my brother for you. Toy sellers are so cool.
Ah, Master Child, you're here. A new batch of fresh recruits have just...
Hey now, keep your voice down. Can't you...
Clients? Well, anyway, the Motherland has dispatched a new batch of recruits to Liyue. They've just arrived, and I'm afraid we must trouble you to speak to them.
Do I have to? Now is hardly...
I must apologize for troubling you, Master Child, but they are already waiting for you south of Lingju Pass. Every new batch of recruits must be baptized by the Tsaritsa's will, through the words of her harbingers. This has always been our rule. At present, Master Child, you are the only harbinger in Liyue. Please, everyone is standing in formation and waiting for you to bestow this honor upon them.
Well, alright then, I'll go. Just give me a moment.
Do you have to keep working?
Yes, Tooser. We have a group of new toy sellers fresh in from the motherland, and I need to go teach them the ropes.
Wow, that's great! When I grow up, I want to be a toy seller too.
I'm afraid you're still too young, Tooser. I'm not sure if you'd understand much of it, and most of it's rather boring anyhow. Why don't you go play with the Traveler instead? Sound good? Please, I'll compensate you.
But...
I really do have to go now, Tooser. A lot of people are waiting to see... I'll see you around, alright?
Child really dotes on his brother, but now he's gotta ditch him again. Must be a really tough job. Yeah, you're right. He hasn't done himself any favors with the... To think he'd go this far just to prevent his family from seeing his dark side. Paimon wonders too. But hey, wait! Where's Tooser? We were too busy seems likely. Tooser... Either way, let's head over there...
You can't run!
Keep back!
You can't run!
Keep back!
Judgment! You can't run! Rain outlines your fate.
So you did come here!
Shh, quiet! My brother's giving his speech.
From this day forward, you will honor the oaths you have made to Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, and you will stop. You shall sweep through this land like the icy winds of the furthest north, as strong as the hoarfrost of Zeppeljärni. Her Majesty expects of you loyalty, ruthlessness, for the trials that we face are harsh, and our enemies are like... like kites, and who shall become redoubtable foes of Mr. Cyclops.
Uh-huh. Kites are really fun, too.
This is, of course, an analogy. As they say, the marketplace... So as your sales manager here in Liyue, I demand that you obey my A refusal shall be considered a betrayal, and the price for betrayal is to be dishonorably discharged from...
Whoa, that's really strict.
Seeking to please everyone pleases no one at all. Forget it. Perhaps a round of...
Hands-on
After all, a strong body is the...
Hey, did...
A Harbinger wants to spar with us personally?
I can't believe it. A recruit...
Am I hearing a hint of...
Not at all, sir!
That's the spirit! Now come at me, you lot!
You'll get frostbite.
No time to lose.
Chill to the bone.
No time to lose.
Send this quickly. Almost. This was well done.
No, my sword!
Roasted fry. Let's not waste time.
Body and mind. Rain outlines your fate.
An unfortunate fault.
How I had only just... No time to lose. No time to lose.
Let's move. You're not going anywhere. Chill to the bone.
Eat up. Eat up. This was this quickly.
No time to lose. Riptide! No time to lose.
Let's end this quickly.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt. No time to look.
Let's not waste time. Almost. I guess this is it. Let's move. Put your back into it. Can't run.
Who's next?
This one's well done. Right here. But unfortunate fault be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
No, my sword!
Detoxifying heat. Now you got
No time to lose.
You can't run. Well, don't be a killjoy.
I taste blood.
Through you get careless. Can't run. Have a load of this. Be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
Rain outlines your fate.
Shouldn't let your guard down.
Can't run. It isn't time for a break yet. Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun. This should be fun. You can't run. Well,
no time to.
I see through you. Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun. You can't run. Break a sweat. That all you got? It isn't time for a break yet. You can't run.
No time to lose. You can run, but you can't hide.
I see through you. Not breaking a sweat.
No time to lose.
You can't run. It isn't time for a break yet. Be a killjoy. We've only just begun. Well, I miscalculated.
Well then, do you all understand what I said earlier?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. And you all almost managed to get me limber. In other words, you've done well.
Thank you, Lord Harbinger.
All right, hush now. Now then, I wish you all glory. Dismissed!
Brother! You are amazing!
Oh, Tooser, what in the world are you doing here? There I was thinking that the Traveler had taken...
Yikes, that's some terrible acting.
I told you, didn't I? I never pass... I'm not the man I was when we first met. You must mean my It puts a great strain on my body, so it's best saved for crucial moments. I still haven't fully recovered from the injuries I suffered when I used it. Anyway, I'm no Senora. I don't use lethal...
The foul legacy transformation? I want to learn to fight too. I want to be cool like you.
Now, Tooser, fighting isn't about looking cool. You can only continue to get stronger if you know the reason why you're fighting. I can teach you, but think carefully first. Why do you want to fight?
I want to protect Sister Tonya.
That's a good answer, Tooser. When I return to Snezhnaya, I will start teaching you fighting techniques. Then you'll have to protect Tonya for me.
Leave it to me.
You know, Tooser's a good kid when he's not being so stubborn.
You've had a nice long time here in Liyue, haven't you, Tooser? Isn't it?
But you've been so busy, and we didn't get any time.
Tooser, you know I'm very busy at work. And hasn't it been fun traveling all over the place with a proper traveler?
He's just worried he won't be able to keep up the toy seller act forever.
Well, how about this? If you just do one little thing for me.
Oh dear, who taught this little devil to bargain? All right, what'll it be?
Take me to visit the Institute of Toy Research.
Do you think he means that ruin that the Millilith was talking about? The one where all the ruin guards were coming from?
Done deal. After all, you've come all this way as your brother. It's only right for me to grant you one.
Exactly.
Are you sure this is a good idea? It doesn't seem...
You should come along too, Traveler. This time, it's Tooser's...
Let me think. Ah, yes. The Institute of Toy Research is not far at all from Lingju Pass. Now, Traveler, you're not the sort of...
The brothers are ganging up on us again. Oh, fine.
You can't run! No, my sword! Judgment! You can't run! outlines your fate. Judgment!
Motion to
Maybe this is just fate's dark design. Is this my final job?